So today we're going to be looking at the new D&D Ghosts of Saltmarsh book, and so I was trying to think of something appropriate to theme this, like where can I go with the, death and decay and that sort of thing. I could go to a graveyard. That seems a little too far or something like that. Then I realized, hey, the internet, that's where, hopes and dreams go to die. Hey there, everybody. I'm Chris Renshaw, and welcome to Boards and Swords. This is a channel where we talk about board games, RPGs, and other tabletop games. Today, in fact, we're going to be talking about D&D 5th Edition, as I'm going to be taking a look at the Ghosts of Saltmarsh adventure that came out earlier this year and giving my thoughts on it. And in case you're wondering, this is a set of adventures that will take you from level 1 all the way to level 12 if you play through them in order. However, it's not designed that way. It's actually a bunch of adventures that goes from one to the other, and you can play them all. You could pick one or two of them out there and play, but there's not an overall. There's a couple of them that are intertwined a little bit, but overall it's a bunch of adventures that are tangentially related. In fact, they all revolve around the sea, but there's not a whole. There's maybe like 2 or 3 that have an overarching story together, but the rest are just kind of interspersed without. But I haven't done one of these 1-star review videos in a while, so I thought it'd be a good time to check in with the internet and see what the internet thought about Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So here are some 1-star reviews of Ghosts of Saltmarsh that I found online. 1 star, give me a break. I just can't get past knowing the story this is based on is total bunk. There are some scary spots, but they certainly didn't happen, and I don't like being lied to. Is there anybody that actually likes being lied to? Like, oh yeah, tell me a fib. I really like that. Yeah, that really is what powers my essence or whatever. I don't think anyone likes being lied to. And also, you saw Ghosts of Saltmarsh and were like, that sounds like a real story. I think this will be great. 1 star, yuck, just evil. The picture on the cover says it all. Deprived, corrupt, and sickening. I mean, it's a bunch of adventurers taking on some sort of sea beast. And that's one of the really cool things about this book in general, is that it's a very different sort of environment than what we've seen with a lot of other 5th edition things. In fact, there's a bunch of settings and rules in here for how you can run games on the high seas. So you've got a lot of, things happening on pirate ships, things happening on other kinds of ships, and things happening maybe on sinking ships that you need to get out of. So lots of really cool ideas that are new to 5th edition, at least. You haven't seen these, at least when I say new, I'm talking about as far as official published Wizards of the Coast material. I'm sure there's other people that have done supplements. So it does a very good job of letting you know what kind of adventures you're getting in here. So I will say that for sure. I don't know if I would call them depraved. 1 star, not a world I want to see. Apologies, but I just don't care for the concept. Not my thing. This kind of ties back into the previous point. It is going to be sort of thing that if you're the kind of person that likes a specific type of adventure, more of a dungeon crawly sort of event, that this may not necessarily be for you, although it does have some of those tropes. There are a couple of dungeons in here that you do get to explore, but there are some unique concepts in here. There's some investigation stuff. There's some open-endedness to where you could go down this path or this path, and the story kind of if your heroes, and if the heroes end up doing this, then this sort of thing's prevented, or maybe it's not prevented, and it's not necessarily straight up hack and slash. There's a little bit of diplomacy in there as well. So I could see that not being for everyone. 1 star, I didn't purchase or read this. I didn't order this product. That's fair, but can you really give it 1 star if you didn't read it? I mean, come on, at least give it a read. Maybe it'll be interesting. I mean, it's already in your hands. Why are you going to give up a golden opportunity like this? 1 star, crappity. Crappity crap. It started out really good with NPCs in the shadows and descriptive sounds in the background. Then it goes to complete crap. Stupid and predictable crapola. This one is a real stinkeroo. I don't know if it really goes for all the foul, dirty language you use there. That's completely inappropriate there. Who taught you how to comment on Amazon? Not very good. But I don't know if I would say that. I could see... There's aspects of this I could see people not liking. First of all, there's the fact that it's not any new adventures. All of these adventures in this book have been printed in other places. It's just they've updated them for 5th edition and then thrown in a bunch of stuff, a couple of appendices on how to run games in the IC. And I've mentioned before in other videos, I like that sort of bit where it's you've got the adventure and then you've got this other information kind of combined so that this one book will fulfill multiple needs for people. But at the same time, when I heard this was coming out, I was excited that we were getting like some really cool, unique ideas, which it does have, but I was really hoping for some original adventures surrounding those ideas and not just more reprints, because this seems to be a thing that Wizards is doing a lot, is they're trying to make like D&D like the greatest hits era, and it's okay, instead of making new ideas, let's just take old ideas and then just bring them into this new system, slap a cover on it, and then out we go. The appendices in here are probably well worth, if you get this at a good price. The adventures are good if you want to have like something in your pocket that you could just whip out. Your normal group's not available and you just want to be able to run some one-shots on like a second side game if you can't play your normal game. This is all great for that. If you're looking for a big, deep campaign adventure that is intertwined and takes place on the high seas, this is not really that. But you could use this book to make your own. But if you were looking for something that already had it mapped out for you, you may want to go look on like the DM's Guild or something like that to try and find something that's more suitable for you. So there you go. That is my thoughts on the D&D Ghosts of Saltmarsh adventure. Have you played this, and what do you think about this type of adventure? Let me know down in the comments below. Keeping in mind that entering in the comments gets you access to the drawings where I pull random people and give them free dice. In fact, the one that we're talking about this week is for the video or the Gen Con haul video, and our winner this time is Hoser40K. So Hoser40K, make sure you send me an email, chris@boardsandswords.com, with your address, and I will get those dice sent out to you. So thanks everybody for taking the time to click the link on this. If there's any other cool books or settings or other RPGs I should be taking advantage of and looking at, make sure you leave those down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe so that you can stay up to date on all the good tabletop goodness that we've got coming out. And in the meantime, may all your hits be crits.